Ryan Garcia is one fight away from leaving Golden Boy Promotions, but his final appearance under the company's banner could either strengthen his position or seriously damage his value. The WBC welterweight champion revealed that only one fight remains on his current contract. Golden Boy has promoted Garcia since his professional debut in 2016, helping turn him from a promising young fighter into one of boxing's most recognizable and commercially successful stars. During that period, Garcia captured the WBC title, headlined major events, and built an enormous following beyond the traditional boxing audience. His speed, knockout power, and social media presence made him a valuable attraction even when controversy followed him outside the ring.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my thing. At least Oscar finally admitted it.
Garcia's final contracted fight is expected to take place against Conor Benn on September 12th. It is a dangerous assignment, particularly if Ryan performs the way he did in his defeat to Rolando Raleigh Romero. Benn is an aggressive pressure fighter who will look to close the distance, force Garcia onto the back foot, and test his discipline. Another disappointing performance, especially a stoppage loss, would remove much of Garcia's negotiating leverage before he enters the promotional market. A victory would allow Ryan to leave Golden Boy as a champion with momentum and several lucrative options available. A defeat, however, could force him to accept significantly less money than he currently expects. Still, Garcia owns something that very few boxers possess: genuine commercial star power. Championship belts can change hands, but Ryan's massive audience guarantees attention. His supporters, critics, and millions of social media followers continue to watch every move he makes. That interest creates built-in pay-per-view potential regardless of whether he holds a title. Organizations such as Zuffa would likely remain interested because Garcia can generate headlines and attract viewers. However, a damaging loss to Benn would change the financial terms of any future agreement. Ironically, losing could also reinforce Garcia's desire to control his own career. Under a traditional promotional deal, a fighter's value can fall quickly after a major defeat, with the promoter shifting attention toward other stars. By launching or operating through his own promotional company, Ryan could control his matchmaking, protect his brand, and rebuild without answering to an outside promoter. He could choose opponents more carefully and avoid being rushed into unfavorable stylistic matchups. But that freedom comes with a risk. Carefully selecting opponents may protect Garcia from another loss, yet avoiding serious contenders for too long would damage his credibility. If Ryan wants to remain one of boxing's leading attractions, he will eventually need to prove himself against elite opposition. A disastrous night against Benn could end Garcia's argument for pound-for-pound recognition, but it would not eliminate his box office appeal. In today's boxing market, popularity can keep a fighter relevant even after several setbacks. So will Garcia leave Golden Boy as a victorious champion, or will Conor Benn send him into promotional independence with his career already in need of rebuilding? Let's break down the matchup, the possible consequences, and what Ryan Garcia's future could look like after September 12th.